Welcome back to the present. If you're just joined for the first time, be kind enough to strike that like button. Subscribe here to subscribe. Come on, do me a favor by subscribing. And lastly, make sure you turn on the notification bell. What a victory by Arsenal over Crystal Palace a few hours ago. Emphatic victory in terms of scoreline. But the performance was that emphatic. Let's be real. Especially the first half, it wasn't that emphatic. Yes, we scored 2 goals by Gabriel Magalhaes. Our defensive monster. And I like Gabriel because he's a goal outlet. He has scored the most defensive goals for us from the back line. He's a sure bet. As a defender, he does his primary duty fantastic. And when he goes forward for those corners or set pieces, he still provides a goal threat. And I scored quite a number of goals for us. So he scored 2 goals for us in the first half. Then Trossard made it 3 in second half before Gabriel Martinelli had a brace towards the twilight of the game. Good game for Martinelli. And there's something that I discovered. I've seen that pattern before, but sometimes you need a repeated pattern for you to actually make your thesis and make sure your hypotheses are not just crazy. I love Declan Rice. I love him so much. Defensively astute. He gives us that physicality. He gives us that presence. But in transition and in our offensive play, Declan Rice is not your ideal Arsenal DM. Now, his primary duty is to be a defensive midfielder, and he does a good job. But when you play for a club like Arsenal, that we have a lot of possession and a lot of teams that are going to play low block against us, even your DM has to have an offensive bone and dexterity in him. But for some reason, Declan Rice is struggling with that. He delays our transition sometimes. He's overly safe with his passing. And it's disturbing. Compare that to Partey. Partey doesn't do that. Partey hating of our play. He can beat a player. Now, who's a better dribbler? Even though dribbling should not be the overall skill set of a DM, right? But Partey is a better dribbler. Partey has better passing than Declan Rice. Obviously, let's not play games. But for the Arsenal fans, no, Declan Rice cannot be criticized. He cost 100 million, so we have to find a way to justify certain things. I'm not here to dump on Declan Rice. I'm not doing that. I'm just saying the reason why Saka and Martinelli have not been playing as great as last season, people are trying to say put it on Kai Havertz. It's not Kai Havertz. It's our transition. Look at the goal, especially the 5th goal Martinelli scored. We know Jorginho doesn't have those legs. Look at the incisive passing of Jorginho. We've not seen that from Declan Rice as well as Arsenal. We've not seen that. He's only giving us the sideway passing, the diagonal passing that is extremely safe. He's not beating a player, taking the game by stroke of driving, and giving us those offensive forays that we need. Because most of these teams are going to be overly defensive. So our players have to show the offensive side to them. I'm not saying everything is solely down to the fact that Declan Rice has not given us those passes. I'm saying it's contributed to the fact that Martinelli and Saka are struggling for goals because when they are free and they're in transition, our transition being led, if you watch the game most of the time, by Declan Rice, when we retrieve the ball, is not as great as if Partey received the ball in that same position and decided to transition against the opponent. And that's just the fact. I'm not saying Declan Rice is bad. Don't misquote me. Don't overstate what I'm saying. Don't embellish it. I'm saying, watch closely. Declan Rice is a great player defensively, but offensively, he's not helping the team to the level. Can that improve? I don't know, because does he have it in his locker? Is it natural to Declan Rice? I think what's more natural to Declan Rice is defensive instinct, nipping out and mopping up and closing up the threat of the opposition. But on the flip side, transitioning against your position, those fantastic passing and beating a player and dropping a shoulder, disguised passes, is that Declan Rice's strength? I do not honestly think so. But we need more from Saka and Martinelli. They have to find a way. Now, some of you say, what of Kai Havertz? It's supposed to be our 8. Kai Havertz is not playing the traditional 8. He's playing like an auxiliary 8 stroke second striker. I didn't create the team. That's what Mikel Arteta wants to do. It might not be working effectively. You can't say it's not working because it has worked in certain games. It might not working effectively at the moment, but just like Xhaka project with Arteta, give it some time. I believe it will work. I believe it will work because Kayava has that skill set to do that job, goes into the box. When Jesus drops out of the box, Kayava can move in and vice versa. But for Declan Rice, it's a different thing because you as a player has to have it. There's limitations of what a manager can actually help refine a player. You have to have a certain skill level, then the manager can refine it. If you don't have it, there's no amount of refining the manager can do to give you those skill levels. So I don't know. I can't answer that question at the moment. I'll give you some times, but we need more goals from Martinelli and Saka. Shout out to Martinelli for scoring 2 goals, those breaks. Hopefully, we can, in our offensive forays, we need to speed it up. It's too slow. It's too pedestrian sometimes because the more you allow the team to actually retreat, it becomes very, very difficult for us to break them and score goals. So teams that know how we attack, we need to be quicker and sharper with how we score those goals. So let's not forget, I'm not here bashing Declan Rice. I'm just observing certain traits I've noticed about him that is affecting the efficacy and efficiency of our attacking forays in most of these games. Why we are not scoring too many goals? Why is our transition so lethargic and slow sometimes? How our teams catching us off the hook? So I just hope we can fix it. That's why I want Partey back. I want Partey to play that position in certain games. Now, in the bigger games, they can actually be playing that. But when you're playing the relatively smaller teams, right? Those teams that will surrender possession, who allow us to have possession, that we need to transition against them sometimes. We need players, even as a DM, that are more offensively minded, who are more creative, who have that offensive innovation in them. So let me know what you think in the comment section. For Martinelli, even though he came on the second half, I like the pace and industry showed. Hopefully, this will kickstart Martinelli to a new level. This break, hopefully, will kickstart the new level. I'm hoping that he scores against Nottingham Forest when we play them away in the next game. And let's see how our players can respond from this. The goal tally today, fantastic, but the performance, let's be honest, was not supreme. But it was okay. It was not supreme. Let's start building from there. I understand we suffered confidence crisis in the last 3 games. So I understand if you are rebuilding like this, to take a while to go back to that full flow, that charismatic playing, that effervescent playing, to take some time. So I'm going to be patient. I'm just pointing out certain things I've noticed about the team that's a little bit cause for concern. So let me know what you think in the comment section. Like the video on your way out. Don't forget to subscribe. Very, very important. You subscribe. And lastly, make sure you turn on your notification bell. I'll see you guys in the next one. Bye for now.